Hello there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. This is Sun, Moon, Venus, Divine readings. We are going to take a look at your material world, and then we look at your love life, and then any spiritual big messages that come in, they just gonna come in because that's how squad works. All right, every week I do create these candles. I did leave them while I was having a conversation with my sister, and so they do look like they're gonna go out, but while you can, this one is wishes or intentions for abundance, this is for love, and this is for joy, and these are all for you guys. I leave them pretty open as far as your intentions are concerned. All I ask is when I create these, my intention is for your highest good and the highest good of everybody involved. That is how my magic works. That is how it will work for you. And you must be subscribed. That's it. So this week we are using the Tarot Nefertiti, or Nefertiti Tarot, for your material world, and then we'll move right into your love life. Spirit, what do my Cancers need to know about their material world, please? Cancer material world. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, wonderful. Acclaim, I just heard. That's good. Nice. That's the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is really good, you guys. Really good. And then the bottom of the deck is the Temperance card, which is a beautiful card to get in a material world reading. I do think that you're about to get some really good news that's going to clear up quite a bit. There could have been a project that you were on, and people were really noticing how good it looked. It looks very creative to me. There could have been somebody on the outside looking in, could be someone that is, higher up, on some level, that is just like very impressed with you right now. So if you are working for like a corporation or something, could be a boss, doesn't have to be. I am getting kind of like more of a, professor or law, very studious kind of vibe off of this person. So it could be someone that approaches you because maybe they work for a different company or something like that, and they're just very impressed with the work that you do. So you might get an offer from, maybe a recruiter or something like that. But if you work for yourself, for instance, because for this Three of Pentacles, it kind of looks like someone, that is leading this project with people that are helping them. Maybe it's something like that where you're working for yourself, and then, you get some really good news coming in, and people are very impressed with you, and it looks good, you guys. With Temperance, as I just have to say, it looks like things come into balance this week, based on your own creativity, based on how badass you are. So good job, Cancer. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify all of this beautiful energy that we're getting. What is Energy Oracle? Okay. So for the Three of Pentacles, we're going to use the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor. Yeah, it does look like this could have come from a time where this is going to come in at the right time, because it feels like maybe before, right when you're like, okay, I need enough money to do this, this, and this. Look at that with the bottom of the deck being door to personal healing and happiness. It's going to come in right at the right time. I feel like it was like, all right, I'm doing exactly what I love. I'm really good at it, and I just need, either some inspiration, or I need this business to take off, or this idea to take off, and I need people to notice so that I get this promotion or whatever. And it is like right at that time is when it happens. So good news. Good news. All right. And then okay. Colette Baron reads Shamanic Dreams Oracle. I know it always seems like I'm asking because I'm not always very sure if that's the name, because she's got two that sound very similar. Ace of Wands. Adaptability. Yeah, this whole... And the Ace of Wands is all about adaptability. It's like, hey, I have an idea, and it comes out of nowhere, and this is why people are very impressed with you. The bottom of the deck is Sacred Contract, so you may be signing something pretty soon here. And you do with this, this King of Swords energy, this Leader of Swords, you do want to make sure that everything is on the up and up and very clear, but it doesn't feel unjust to me at all. In fact, it does feel very clear. It doesn't feel like there's anything hidden at all. So since speaking of, can we get this King of Swords? Okay, we're going to use the Enchanted Map, also by Colette Baron Reid. Metamorphosis. Yeah, I just heard pivot. Not like the Friends episode, but more like, look, unexpected visitors with this Ace of Wands. I really think that somebody has been kind of just like in awe of how great you are. Like Cancer, you're super creative with all of that summertime creativity energy, sunshine energy that you have. So I do think that somebody is really watching and just keeping an eye, and someone's about to pop up and just be like, hey, so no, this is out of, but would you be willing to collaborate with us about this, and this? Or, you know, I've been watching and there's a promotion available. Are you interested? This is going to change a lot for you guys. And it does look like it's coming in this week with the Temperance energy out there. I want you to feel like things are coming into balance. It does take some time though, and I do want you guys to be aware of that. Temperance energy takes time because it's so good that good things take time, right? Okay, so let's get one more message about material world for Cancer spirit. Are we taking this? No. Okay, sorry. Material world for Cancer. Material world for Cancer spirit. One more message, please. Thank you. Reset your expectations. This is going to feel new to you. I do think that this is going to feel a little bit outside the box for you, Cancer, especially I know that you do like to have things to be comfortable, but I do think that this is going to be worth it. Okay, so reset your expectations. This does feel new. It is changing for you. Start your own business is at the bottom of the deck, so I kept feeling like this was business related for a lot of you. Okay, so might be a risk, but I feel like it has to do with a lot of your own creativity. So yeah. Let's get into love, you guys. We are going to use the Lover's Path for this. Ancient answers divine. Tell me about my love life for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, the way that felt. Another 3 of coins in the exact same spot. Okay. Again, collaboration. 7 of staves. This is a very passionate, but you have the upper hand in this. So I'm laughing because it's Leo energy. And I, being a Leo, this is not my decan. Decans, if you're new to astrology or to my channel, I often reference them. Those are when the sun goes through a sign, its home sign, it is called different decans. And this particular decan is the last 10 days of the sun being at home in the sign of Leo. That's the sign that the sun rules. And it's very fiery energy. And these are the Leos that, and I am like this, but I'm not to this degree. And I do know somebody like this that always has to stand up for themselves, always has to say the thing, you know, like they are the ones that are, you know, at all of the what are they called? I just totally spaced. I can't even, like, I don't even know what they're called. That's how, wow. Protests. I stand up for myself, but, you know, my Mercury's in Cancer. I'm just going to write a really strong worded letter. Queen of Cups, speaking of Mercury in Cancer. Okay. This is beautiful energy, though, you guys, with the Prince of Coins. And the Three of Coins. All right. So I do have some really good energy here, and I want to talk about, it's very passionate, very fiery. I do think that there could be in the center of it and it could just be the energy that's going on in the world. It could just be the energy of feeling like I need to speak up about something. And then I want you to know that, like, there's a lot of compassion, and the Prince of Coins can also be called the Knight of Coins in some decks, or Knight of Pentacles, is like this very patient energy, okay? Like, this is the only knight that I recommend dating. I had to kind of take a step back because I don't know everybody's age on my channel. I do get some demographics, but I don't get like a lot of details. But if you are dating someone who's like slightly younger, it doesn't have to be. But with the Knight of Coins being there, I do feel like I have a very patient, gentle energy. And then the Seven of Staves in the center of it is just like, hey, I have something to say. I need to stand up for myself. And then we have the Queen of Cups here. Isolde, if you know the Tristan and Isolde story, she's very compassionate. She's very loving. And one thing that she needs to do more than anything, and honestly, this is your energy, my Cancers, and it doesn't matter how you identify. This is just a very mature, intuitive, psychic, spiritual, compassionate, loving person, okay? Nurturing person. And the one thing that Cancers get good at over time, if you're new to being a Cancer, if you are new, like if you are still evolving, and anybody that's like, I'm an evolved Cancer, you're not evolved, or I'm an evolved Leo, I as a Leo, like I've heard that and I'm like, okay, well, you're not. It's a journey, okay? It's not a destination. But if you're new to evolving, one of the most beautiful things that can ever happen is seeing a Cancer who has discovered how to nurture herself or themselves, because then they know how to nurture everyone, and not smother, and not in that way. It is just the most powerful thing, and I think that this is what is happening here. And one of the things that came up, if you are in my Discord, you saw that one of the greatest acts of self-love is standing up for yourself, is saying, hi, that's not working for me. This is a boundary, and here we are setting it. And that is a big Seven of Staves energy. This is not okay for me, and I'm going to speak up on it. But when you do that, make sure that you also, when you do that, because it doesn't, you're just like, oh shit, what did I do? Make sure that you also step back and make sure to take care of yourself as well and support yourself. Get yourself some Queen of Cups around you and some Prince of Coins. They're very supportive people. Try to just stack as many, also Queens of Wands and Pentacle, like these are some very supportive people. A Queen of Swords is probably gonna be like, well, you did just tell him to F off, so I don't really know what you expected. But like, you know, you wanna get like the right people around you, which I see this with the Three of Coins. You have the support system around you. You have the right people around you. You are a fighter, you are a warrior, and you are actually in the right here. So I wouldn't even feel bad about that with the Seven of Staves. Like this is not a card of like, oops. This is a card of like, you have every right to stand up for yourself, but please also take care of yourself as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start to clarify this energy, you guys. I have no qualms about this. I feel very good about this reading. And it does feel like you have a support squad. So, goals. 3 of coins. Hello. New beginning. Oh, someone you can work with is what I'm hearing. It says a new adventure awaits, embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And you might not agree on everything with this person, but it's someone that you can work with. It's someone who is like, okay, I understand your point of view. Let's build on that though. Like, let's build together and make sure there's no gaps in the foundation, but let's build together with that. Okay. 7 of Staves. Why? Emotions are a natural and sorry, I'm laughing. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. This is a special message for someone specific, and they know who they are right now. We were talking about a transit that is happening right now. If you're Neptune in Sagittarius, specifically Neptune retrograde in Sagittarius generation right now, you are going through a transit for the next 3 days. And I know this is timeless, but like if your sun is in opposition to, or if the sun is in opposition to Neptune right now, it's kind of a rough time right now, and your emotions are probably a little rough. Just letting you know, I'm in that generation, and this is very much what's going on here. And so this card with this is really saying, hey, it's okay to stand up for yourself, and it's also okay to question yourself after you stood up for yourself, but you also have to give yourself some compassion after you have done that. Okay. So definitely, always feel good about your feelings and who you are, and not backing down, because, you know, like, we are who we are. Don't lie to yourself about how you feel. You know, don't gaslight yourself, for God's sakes. You know, you feel how you feel, right? But always give yourself some grace as well. Okay. Queen of Cups. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This is so beautiful. The Queen of Cups is very much about acceptance as well, because she moves with a cup of compassion and love. This cup, okay? As long as your person also has a cup of compassion and love, right? Like, it's not fair if they don't, so make sure that they do as well. Otherwise, I take everything back. This is not your person. But I do think that for a lot of you, this is what we're working with. So I believe this is who we have. If you are not in a relationship right now, this might not even be resonating, but you should just check out your other placements. Look at some of the other Cancer videos, but I do think that right now this is for people that might be going through it a little bit. Look at the bottom of the deck is soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So that is for the people that are like, I don't even have somebody. Or if you're questioning if this is your soulmate, yes. And sometimes you tell them that I don't like that. And you are being honest, and it is okay to be honest, and you need to give yourself some grace, and you also give them some grace. Okay. So, and love and accept each other as you are. Okay. Love yourself too, as you are. Okay. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. With codependency here, I do think that I think a lot of this is coming out of fear. A lot of the feelings of resentment, having these feelings that are distorting your vision, criticizing one another. These are all coming from possibly past relationships that are clouding a current relationship. And this unless you are saying, no, there's actually an addiction that is an issue right now, but it really feels like to me there's an addiction from the past, you know, a codependent relationship from the past that is the fear from that is here in the present, okay? And Spirit is like really trying to get your attention about that. Like, why are we allowing that relationship into this relationship? Release your ex. That's just what I said. Okay. And then heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This person, for it to fall here with the Queen of Cups, she's an adult. Remember, she's completely mature. She's good with her emotions. She's good with her spirituality. She's capable of talking about her emotions and feeling them all the way through. And this is your person as well. This is who you've attracted. But this is very, very clear to me that a lot of the strife has to do with releasing of something that is causing fear from an ex situation, okay? That there's, you know, some insecurities from a past person that have found their way into this, okay? Bottom of the deck, though, is romantic feelings. So I think that this is very much like, is this real? Am I feeling things that aren't really real? Is this too much? I don't really know. And this card is saying, yes, they're all real and it's all worth exploring, okay? The Queen of Cups is a wonderful card to get, especially with all of this, you guys. Don't... How do you want me to receive? Okay, so we first have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. So I do think we have new beginning here again. So I do think that you have someone new for sure. But it does look like you have to release this fear from a past relationship with twin flames and release your ex and new beginnings. I think that you very possibly have someone who is worth fighting for, is what I'm hearing with the Seven of Wands. But there is some fear about this past relationship that is really hard to release, okay? One more. Yes, and it leads to paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, and enjoying each other. And the bottom of the deck is girl talk, time with your friends, moving on. Happily single, living in the moment and having fun. But I also really, when I get that, I just get that the person that you're supposed to be with, you should be having fun with them. And if this is someone that you enjoy spending time with and you have a lot of fun with, ding, 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 that's your person, right? Like, and if you're thinking of your ex and you think of the fears that surround that, and did you really have fun with them, and did you really enjoy that time? Spirit is trying to get your attention to what really is important in a relationship for you. And I think that you can have, you know, someone that you can have really deep conversations with, someone who you are allowed to be vulnerable with this Queen of Cups, and someone that you can enjoy your time with. Okay, you can have all of that, but you do have to release a lot of your fears, a lot of your doubts. Not everybody is going to, how do I say it? Like, I get like this poo-pooing on your dreams feeling, and this is why you get the standoffishness in the Seven of Wands. This is why you have these strong boundaries in the Seven of Wands. Like, well, no, this is why I'm like this, you know? And it's like, yes, but this person is not that other person, so you don't need to, you know, come in with guns blazing all the time. Which is, for me to say that is hard, because if anybody knows me, I'm constantly holstered, guns blazing, ready, okay? So we're going to get one more channeled message of love for my Cancers. Give yourself some grace, you guys. It just keeps coming up. Give yourself a lot of grace, because the person who is meant for you is not going to miss you. Like, they will not pass you by. Woo! Okay, hold on. I dropped one. And you already know who they are. And I also, by the way, when I get this one, when I channeled this, and my art is not the greatest, but this was God's eye, and I know that it's not beautiful, like whatever, but hear me out, you guys. See yourself the way that God sees you, and your person, for this to be right above your twin flame, God sees you with so much love and beauty, okay? And in a way that I can only explain as like, you just well up with love, and it is beautiful. And your person will look at you like that, okay? Hey there, Cancer. So, unfortunately, I pretty much finished the reading, and then I realized that you guys I wasn't recording until I got, well, to the eye. So the all-seeing eye, it's supposed to be an all-seeing eye, and this is God's eye. So really what this is I want you to see yourself the way that God sees you, and this is so that you recognize that look, that way when you see your person, that you can see that they see you that way too, okay? And that you also see them in that way too, because this is the way that we truly build our connection to the divine, is through each other and through community and through ourselves. So, and then the second card from your spirit squad was Heal Yourself, which just kind of goes with this Queen of Cups. This whole thing, okay? There is something from your past that needs to be released as far as how people treat you, and what you learned from that. And truly, you are a wonderful human, and you deserve the nurturing that you give so many other people, Cancer. This is what you are known for. This is your gift to the world, and it's time to nurture yourself, okay? So this is what I have for you, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love if you would comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up, of course, subscribe if it resonated, and please join my Discord and discuss this with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.